Go check out Hip Hop Daily for this rap lyrics that really happened compilation.
Rappers aren't really about that life and just talk crazy in the booth. But today we're breaking down all the wildest disses in the game that really happened. I've been selling crack since like the 5th grade. Bobby Shmurda, hot nigga. Bobby Shmurda came up repping a crew called GS9 in Brooklyn and hopped off the porch when he was just a kid. And by the time he was in middle school, Bobby was already selling crack on the corner. Bobby also shouted some of his GS9 homies out on the track and rapped, "I'm a Trigger, I'm a Rasha, I'm a A-Rod. Broad daylight, and we gon' let them things bark. Tell them niggas free Mishi, ho. Subwave, free Breezy, ho."
Yeah, that's what he said in his lyric. Hot boy, hot. Yeah, not hot boy, but hot.
And tell my niggas, Shmurda teaming, ho. Mitch caught a body about a week ago. Fuck with us, and then we tweaking, ho.
So that's why he got locked up. That's why he's out. Well, he's been out for a while. So is that why he got locked up?
GS9 had a lot of real shooters in the crew. And Bobby Shmurda's homie Rasha ended up going down for 98 years when he got convicted of 1 murder and 5 attempts. And what made the track even crazier is that Mitch from GS9 allegedly really tried to kill someone right before Bobby Shmurda recorded it. You was with your friends playing Nintendo. I was playing around with that fire. 7th grade, I got caught with a pistol. Sent me to Panthersville. 8th grade, started.
7th grade? So y'all ass didn't even finish school. You didn't even make it past elementary or middle. No, that's middle school.
Playing football, and I was like, fuck the field. 21 Savage, no heart. 21 Savage was born in the UK, but came up in the trenches of Atlanta. He hopped off the porch when he was just a kid, and ended up getting caught with a pistol at school and got sent to juvie. 21 came back to school in the 8th grade and joined the football team, but he ended up getting kicked out again for fighting.
In my school, they tried to have metal detectors
on the school bus.
Oh my God.
21 finished the 8th grade at an alternative school, but he dropped out completely in the 9th grade and ended up neck deep in the trenches. 21 started repping the Bloods and selling crack, and it wasn't long before he started taking losses in the street too. His brother Lil Tay got killed, then 21 lost his homie Larry. 21 stayed in the streets, and 2 years later, he almost died in a shootout. 21 and his homie Johnny linked up with some dudes for a drug deal, but the situation went left and the other guys tried to rob 21 and Johnny. They shot Johnny to death and hit 21 6 times, but then 21 grabbed the gun and busted back at the ops. That's what really turned 21 up in the streets, and on the track 3 AM in Glenwood, he rapped, "PTSD and I mean it. Nigga, Johnny got killed and I seen it. I can't fight with these demons. Top shotter, nigga."
Nah, you see your friend get blicked down. That's gonna traumatize you.
I got gunfire for these demons. Luckily, 21 switched up how he moved and got out of the streets. But this next rapper got shot by the ops before he ever hopped in the booth, then taunted the ops once he blew up. Fuck it, I'm stuck in my bad ways. I got shot, I ain't bitch, I just manned up. Sleepy Hollow flows. Sleepy Hollow hit the mainstream and made it a lot further in the industry than most drill rappers. But a lot of fans don't know how serious his street ties really are. Before Sleepy popped off in the booth, his ops tried to take him out and he caught a bullet in the leg. Sleepy didn't let it slow him down though, and while he was breaking down the line about being shot for genius, Sleepy dissed the ops and said, "Shoot me again." The baby is one of the wildest dudes.
You don't ask to be shot twice or multiple times. They blicked you in the leg. That should have been enough.
But even his fans were shocked when he dropped the track Rockstar with Roddy Ricch and rapped, "She know what I do. She know before I run from a nigga, I'ma pull it out and shoot. PTSD. I'm always waking up in cold sweats like I got the flu. My daughter a G. She saw me kill a nigga in front of her before the age of 2, and I'll kill another."
Yeah, he did say that in his lyrics. He did say that about his daughter.
Nigga too, before I let another nigga do something to you. Back in 2018, before the baby became one of the hottest rappers in the industry, he was just getting his buzz up in his home state of North Carolina. He went shopping at a Walmart with his baby mama and 2-year-old daughter, and nobody knew that the day was gonna end with the baby killing a dude in the middle of the store. While the baby was shopping, he ran into 2 dudes named Jalen Craig and Henry Douglas. The baby claimed that Craig and Douglas tried to press him, so the baby had to up his trap and defend himself. The baby shot and killed Jalen Craig right on the spot, and he was booked for a murder charge after it went down. But later, the charge got reduced to carrying a concealed weapon, and then the whole case was tossed out. After the news broke, the baby went on IG Live and said that he was just doing what he had to do to keep his family safe.
My daughter could got hit, son could got hit, me. Lawyers are telling me not to say nothing and all that shit. Fuck all that, like, nigga, till 2 walk down on you and your whole motherfucking family, threaten y'all, whip out on y'all. Nigga, let me see what y'all gonna do.
Henry Douglas told his side of the story to Rolling Stone.
He had to protect his family. Yeah, he had to. Because they could have, like, unalive his whole family, even him. So,
Magazine, though, and claimed the baby started everything. According to Douglas, the baby walked up to him and Jalen Craig and asked them, "Do you know me?" Douglas told the baby, "Oh, I thought that was you." Then Jalen Craig and Douglas walked away. Douglas and Craig went a different way in the store, but they ended up running into the baby again. The baby allegedly tried to get them to go outside and fight, and when Douglas agreed to go outside, the baby rushed them and sparked the whole issue. While the baby and Douglas were fighting, Craig tried to get in between them and allegedly reached for his waistband. That's when someone allegedly yelled that Craig had a gun, and the baby upped his strap and killed him. Jalen Craig's family told a different story. They said that Craig was just a fan looking for an autograph and that the baby took it the wrong way. Security footage later came out that showed the baby throwing the first punch, although you can't see the actual shooting on camera, so it's tough to know what really went down. Bragging about killing a 19-year-old like that was wild, but that wasn't the only real-life situation the baby rapped about. On his track, Giving What It's Supposed to Give, the baby raps, "Niggas ask if I got a pass, I tell them no way." Before the murder of Jalen Craig at the Walmart put the baby's name all over the news, he also went viral for standing up to some East Atlanta goons who tried to press him. The baby was shooting a video in Atlanta when a bunch of dudes rolled up and asked him if he signed a permission slip.
Ain't nobody signed a permission slip for me.
The baby told the dude he wasn't gonna check it anywhere, and then they started yelling back and forth.
But I ain't signing no permission slip nowhere. That ain't what I do.
The baby was with a bunch of normal people shooting the music video, so if the situation popped off, he was gonna have to hold it down for himself, even though the goons had him outnumbered by like 15. The dudes from Atlanta just walked away after the baby made it clear he wasn't gonna back down. And this next story proves the baby is always ready for ops, even when they break into his own crib. While the baby was still trying to get his career going, he was chilling at home in bed when he heard people kicking in his front door and yelling. The baby hopped right out of bed and grabbed his pistol. Then he went into the hallway to check the situation out. 6 dudes had broken into the crib, and the baby spotted one of them when he turned around the corner.
now, you breaking this man's home. He has the rights to protect his home. You feel me?
Other dude didn't even have time to react though, because the baby already had his strap ready. As soon as he saw the robber, the baby shot him and then ran out of the crib while the other dudes were busting back. The baby never got shot, but this next dude survived a crazy attempted murder and still took over the rap game. 50 Cent is one of the biggest gangster rappers of all time, and a big reason he blew up so fast is because fans knew he was really about that life. Like on the track Many Men, when 50 raps about getting shot, saying, "In the Bible it says, what go."
Man, God was on 50 Cent's side. I mean, God was on his side 9 times? Bro, God was definitely on your
round
side.
comes around. Hamo shot me. 3 weeks later, he got shot down. Now it's clear that I'm here for a real reason, because he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. Before he blew up in the rap game, 50 Cent got caught by a shooter outside of his grandma's crib and was hit up 9 times. The dude who allegedly pulled the trigger was a guy named Hamo, and it all started when 50 sparked a beef with one of the most notorious drug lords in Queens. Early in his career, 50 dropped the track Ghetto Quran and name-dropped the local drug kingpin, Kenneth Supreme McGriff, and his nephew Prince when he rapped, "Yo, when you hear talk of the South Side, you hear talk of the team. See, niggas feared Prince and respected Preem. For all you slow motherfuckers, I'ma break it down iller. See, Preem was the businessman and Prince was the killer. Remember, he used to push the bulletproof BMs. Supreme and his nephew Prince ran the Baisley Park Projects in Jamaica, Queens, the same neighborhood where 50 grew up. Supreme was pressed about 50 airing his name out in a song like that and tried to get him blackballed from the industry. But when that didn't work, Supreme allegedly paid a dude named Daryl Baum, aka Homo, to kill 50. Homo was a street dude from Brooklyn who worked as Mike Tyson's bodyguard before he shot 50. Supreme is serving a life sentence right now for putting hits out on 2 other dudes, but Homo wasn't able to kill 50. Even though he got shot 9 times, 50 was still able to recover and came back stronger than ever. But just 3 weeks after 50 was shot, Homo was found dead in the streets. Kodak Black is one of the wildest dudes in the rap game, but even his fans were shocked when he dropped the track I Wish and raps, "And I hate I had fell out with Wiz. You did what you did, so I did what I did." Wiz the Wizard was Kodak's homie who came home from jail and signed to Kodak's label. They met while they were both locked up in juvie back in the day and got really tight, but then they had a falling out because of business. The situation didn't seem too serious, but in 2021, Wiz was found beaten to death outside of an abandoned house in Florida. Wiz had heavy street ties, and nobody was ever booked for killing him, but rumors started flying that Yak had something to do with it. There's no evidence that Kodak actually lined up his own homie, but he apparently dissed Wiz a couple of times after he died, like on the track Back for Everything when Kodak rapped, "Yeah, Double M gang, but I ain't talking Rick Ross. Double M gang, I took that shit from Wiz. Rest in peace, my nigga, but it's his fault. The way you let them kill you like a jit. Talking to Wham, you saying the same, did you like a lame." Then on Kendrick Lamar's Silent Hill, Yak added more fuel to the rumors when he rapped, "I caught a bail off a Google lap. I'm the type to get my shooter waxed. I had to survive off a tuna pack. 5% tin on the whip, like, who was that?" Before
I think Drake wanted to leave Kendrick alone.
Julio was tragically killed after his own birthday party, he was one of the most disrespectful rappers in the game. He was always taking shots at his ops in Jacksonville. And on the track Beatbox Remix, he rapped, "Prosper got shot, Tay got shot, Desi got dropped, Nate got popped, Leaky got shot, Spaz face hot, Corbin got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was rocked."
That's sad what happened to Julio, but still, if you in the streets, that's what's going to happen.
Mishi was the boss, they knocked his ass off. John Akafu
You can't
then walked his
allow
ass down,
somebody else,
5
a
in the
family
ground.
member.
Julio had beef
Don't
with a
think
set
you
called
gonna get
1200. And back in 2014, 1200 lost 2 members when Prosper and Tay both died in the same shootout. According to rumors, Tay and Prosper went sliding on the house party because they got a tip-off that one of their ops was there. They were allegedly looking for a dude who had shot at Prosper a couple of days earlier. When they rode up to the house, shots started going off, and Tay allegedly killed one of the ops. But him and Prosper both got hit up and died too. Julio also dissed Desi and Nate, who were affiliated with 1200 before they died. Then Julio dissed another dude from 1200 named Leaky. Leaky was allegedly putting major pressure on Julio and his homies, and rumors say Leaky even shot Julio's ex-girlfriend, Bubin Baby. Bubin Baby's finger got shot off, and after it went down, Leaky's homie spin the bands dissed Julio about it on the track I Don't Smoke Kendre and rapped, "This nigga mama got shot and he still tweaking. This nigga bitch got shot. Cool, I know she leaving. They shot that whole finger off. She could."
Yeah, the mama and the
tweet.
baby?
The war in Jacksonville was so crazy that even Julio's mom got caught up in it. Back in 2018, she ended up getting shot but survived the shooting. And K-So clowned Julio for the situation when he rapped, "6, tell him how your mama got hit. You ain't slide." It's not clear if Leaky was the one who pulled the trigger on Julio's mom, but one
And like they say, kids and mamas are not off
month
limits.
after he allegedly hit up Julio's girlfriend, Leaky allegedly took out a dude from 6 Block named Petey. Then a dude named Jump Out Squeeze dissed Leaky and some other dudes from 1200. And 10 days after he dropped the diss, Leaky allegedly killed Jump Out in broad daylight. Jump Out was applying for a job at the Amazon warehouse, but somehow the ops got the drop on his location and killed him while he was standing outside the warehouse. Leaky was never booked for Jump Out's murder, but Leaky's homie Wappa with the chopper dissed Jump Out on the track Walking the Stop and rapped, "Where your phone at? Little bitch, just leave it by the door. I would've got a job, but I ain't trying to go out like P4K. Jump Out. Ops always nervous when they view me. See it in their face." Some people think Leaky killed at least 3 dudes from 6 Block, but in September 2020, the ops caught up to Leaky and killed him while he was sitting in the whip with Spin the Benz and some other homies. Julio did Leaky's brother Lil Papa on the same track and rapped, "Riding with an old stick with my new bitch. Caught a rapper at the mall, beat him real quick." Julio and Lil Papa actually used to be tight back in the day. but then they fell out and ended up throwing hands at a Foot Locker in the mall. One of the most savage lines on the track was about a dude named Corbin. Corbin was allegedly affiliated with 1200, and
I will leave the link in the description below. I've watched these videos of some of these people, and it's so sad that these people die like this over rap lyrics and because of what you do in the streets. It's not safe. It's not. I will leave the link in the description below. Go check out Hip Hop Daily. That's fucking crazy. That shit is fucking crazy. They don't everything.